What's up? What's up? What's up? What it do? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you? What's up, everybody? My name is Smooth, and welcome back to And So It Is the podcast. And y'all, I'm this close to wanting to punch something's daylights out. Like, I was literally just trying to choke out my vacuum. It's lucky I need it. Let's just put it that way. It's lucky I need it, or it would be out of here. But yeah, let's get this thing started because when I tell y'all, my patience is as thin as a hair follicle I got up on this cranium right now. My patience is as thin as a hair follicle I got up on this cranium right now. How are you feeling? How's everything going? Me personally, I don't know. And it's like I don't even know what's wrong for real. Like I don't feel like I'm stressed out. I don't feel like I'm anxious. It doesn't, like, when I analyze what's going on right now, I can't be like, "Oh, well, this is going wrong. This is going wrong. This is going and this is going." It's not that. So like why I'm so frustrated, I don't know. I just honestly feel like it's probably built up or something. But I think I need to go to a rage room. Have y'all ever been to a rage room? If y'all have, was it fun? Was it fun? I have a feeling that a rage room would be really, really fun for me. Like, especially like right now. I think I'm gonna look into one. If I go to a rage room, I will definitely come back and let y'all know if I'm still raging or not. Cause right now it feels like I'm like on the precipice of burning some shit down. So with that being said, I would just encourage y'all to see what's going on. Like, I know what's going on. I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all, but like I know what's going on, but bruh, what do they say? No, what's that new one? They're like, fuck. I can't even do it. I'm not gonna say it no more because I can't even do it how like they be doing it. So it is what it is. That means I don't need to be saying it. And that's it for me. I really just needed something to take the edge off. Cause baby, I like edging, but not emotionally. Emotionally edging tears me up. Emotional edging tears me up. So I really try not to even. I try to get the shit one and done, in and out. Oh, hold on. Go out. Oh, that's hot. I like edging, but not emotionally. So me, that's all I needed. And it's so crazy when I think about it because I tell myself like, oh, I would love to see how you are without smoking weed, you know? But let me tell you something. When I think back of how I was before I started smoking weed, y'all see this? Y'all see this? And this ain't no flex. This is one of my insecurities. I actually hate my knuckles. But y'all see this? This was, and a little bit on this one. This was pre THC. But ever since I started, like, I've been able to, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not that I intentionally try not to smoke as much because I honestly don't smoke how I used to. I used to just habit smoke. Like, oh, let's wake and bake. Let's lunch and bake. Let's brunch and bake. Dinner, done, snack. Let's just bake. Okay. But now I just smoke like when I'm trying to do something and just everything is going wrong. And I just need to chillax because, to be honest, the things that are starting to go wrong is because I'm not fully focused on what I'm doing. So like earlier, I just had to throw all my string lights in the trash because I ripped them down. And it's just like, that's because the tinsel that I had got stuck on the light, ripped the tinsel because I was going to put up a background for us, ripped the tinsel in like multiple different places. So I discarded that. Oh damn, it was out of here. It was out of here. And then yeah, it had got stuck on the like adhesive of the light and that just tore me up. Like it was just too much overload. So I just took it all down, ripped it all apart. I would be able to put it back up, but in the midst of taking it down, I also ripped it apart. So broke a couple lights on it. So yeah, I gotta get new lights and new tinsel. But the thing is that if I would have put the tinsel up, then it wouldn't have even been near the adhesive of the light for all that to happen. But it's just like it's one of those in the moment things. Like this is a no right now. This is a no right now. But yeah, so I'm working on managing that. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about a couple things that I've seen on social media. And now social media is kind of tricky because I don't necessarily, especially with AI right now, like I don't necessarily know what's real and what's not, because we just have no way of getting down to the source, and like no way of actually fact checking what's going on. So it's like we're all just flying by the seat of our algorithm at this point, and we're just being fed these different things because someone can be fed some. Let's use politics. A conservative's algorithm could feed them negative things towards the Black community, but then my algorithm, or like negative and inaccurate. And in that, I'm referring to that video of the YNs that was going around, and they were like, I heard the cartel put a hit out on ICE. We'll see about that. Basically, like they were coming after ICE. And a government official was like, Homeland Security was like, I'd like to see you try. Da-da-da. Like, these are young kids. Like, these aren't what? Like, and y'all don't have the same energy towards other things that are going on that are more important. And the thing is that they didn't watch the full video. But I don't know. It's just like, so yeah. So anyway, this is just going to be my opinions of the things that I'm going to talk about today. So let's hop in. Okay. Is anything on the back of this page? No? Okay. So one thing I wanted to talk about was the men's lace front locks. Men, why y'all got on lace front locks? Like, I'm indifferent. Like, if I knew someone that did it, I'd probably be indifferent. But would it be something that, wait, no, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, the lace front locks. Like, you want locks? Like, and I know they're gonna try to relate it to women, but it's like, that is a totally different thing. You guys are using, what is that word? We talked about it in class the other day too. Something about relativism. Like, that's not relative to that. Like, you're using something that has nothing to do with that to relate to that to make that acceptable. Yeah, my leg is numb. To make that acceptable. Then we got what? Mona Leo's album. That's what I should have started off with. That's what I should have started off with. Mona Leo's album. Y'all can hear that, right? Y'all get claps to the girl. Claps to the girl. That was an amazing album. I'm listening to it at this moment. Not at this very moment, but in general, I haven't. I've heard it a few times. Who did the body? Y'all hear about that pastor that was upset because apparently he told his congregation, you need to donate or tithe $2,000. And this lady was like, oh, I have 1,200, 1,200. And he was like, that's not what I said. He said, I said 1,000 plus 1,000, 2,000. And she was like, oh, I just didn't have it right now. And he was like, well, get it. Like, and I was just like, you're asking for thousands of dollars. And the thing is that people are giving it to you because their belief and their faith in God. And they're thinking that this is the right thing to do. But you are hoeing these people. You are straight hoeing these people. $2,000 for a donation. And I got to come here every Sunday. How much you gonna charge me to come to church? Basically, that's what that is. I can't see myself paying a church $2,000 because he said it, especially not after he had a problem with me bringing him to $1,200 instead of $2,000. Okay, that's doing a little too much. And then they're trying to justify, like, there's no justifying in that. This is one, yeah. Bino exposes Krishan Rock. Ciao. Yeah, that. I just think that some people need privacy. Like, some people need to, like, step away from social media, not tell everybody everything all the time. You know, to just figure out what they need to figure out, go through what they need to go through, do what they need to do for the betterment of themselves and the people around them. But why is you on social media? The whole world does not need to know this. Like, I think you need to know that you deserve the right to privacy, to step away. Figure out what you need to step away and figure out what you need to figure out. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's just like, it's a little funny. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, pot and guns. So there is a law going around. Are y'all here? Do y'all listen to like politics and shit? There's a law a law up for debate. A law that's up for debate. That's like, should frequent marijuana consumers be legally allowed to carry a gun? I don't think that's what we should be policing. I don't think that's not one of the things that are important right now, because especially when there are so many other things in that very category that could be improved upon. But hey, who am I? Who am I? Okay. And then there was this girl. It's so crazy. There was this girl. No, this couple went viral because okay, it was their anniversary, and the guy went to a hotel, had it decorated, and was like, happy anniversary. Had pictures of their photos hanging and all this little cute stuff, right? The lady walked in and she was like, this cool. And he was like, this cool. And then they were just going back and forth about that. And it's just like, I don't know, like, depending on how many years anniversary, like, you should know your person, like, if they gonna like that or not. But then also, hold on. So also on that too is like, what if you are trying something different? Like, I don't know, like, you just don't know what they like until you try it, especially if you've never tried it before. So they did that, and hold on, and y'all see what we does, because I probably would have kicked my desk down if that happened before. If that would have happened before I smoked, I probably would have kicked my desk down. But because I don't really give up right now, damn, my eye red. Because I don't really give up right now, I just put it back together. See, and that's what we to do to you. And that's what it'll do to you. I'm probably gonna have to edit this one a lot. But you know what? Ain't nobody gonna hear this shit anyway. And does it sound like I'm whispering? Okay, now it's normal. But yeah, ain't nobody gonna hear this shit anyway. Ain't nobody gonna see it anyway. So while I try, no, what do they say? What do they like? They're like, take those moments where no one's seeing your stuff to get it wrong. Like, you know what? Since nobody's gonna see this, let me just work on being here, because I can only get better while I'm here. And it's so, I like when you have like a little crack in your neck and you feel it down in your back. I wanted to go to a chiropractor until I seen everybody talking like, the chiropractor this, the chiropractor that, like, hurt my back. But then the people that are like frequent goers there, I just want to get adjusted one time, because it doesn't feel like it'll do any damage. It just feels like I need to be tweaked out. It just feels like I need to be tweaked out a little bit real quick. Like, get that right there. This. Okay, and then the last thing that was on the paper was, I seen this video of this beautiful woman, and she had seen this guy walking by that she thought was handsome. So she was like, oh, what is she? She like stopped him and was like, oh, can I get your number? But like, she shows herself like going back and forth on whether or not she wanted to say anything to him. So then she decides to, and she was like, hey, and like gets his attention. And she's like, can I get your number? And he was like, I would never date a black girl, and walks away. Like, that laugh was his. Like, he did that laugh. And people were just like, oh, that's crazy. Like, but I would tell her, that don't mean stop doing your thing, because I told someone they were handsome the other day, and we had a nice little conversation. So yeah, I wouldn't ever start off with, can I get your number? When I do it, I don't ever start off with that. And actually, I don't ever, if I'm the one that's like, oh, hey, you're handsome, or you look nice today, I don't ever also ask to exchange numbers. Like, no, you could do that, because then that means that you understand the flow of the conversation. Everyone that I tell is handsome, and like, that's the thank you, or like, we have a conversation, we don't exchange numbers. And then in the rare times that we do exchange numbers, we don't contact each other after. So it's not like anything too crazy. Like, I just feel like it's the natural process of things. But going straight for the number was bold. I give her that. That was pretty legit. Like, all right, you going straight for the number. Could I? No. Because I don't know. I got to feel you out a little bit. Like, I could tell you, oh, you're handsome. And you're like, oh, okay, thanks. Then I'm like, hell yeah. I hope his day's great. I hope he now 10x's that to the next person for their day to be great. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I give her that. So then I wanted to keep that one last as well. So I say that to say, women, be bold. Be free. Frolic if you must. No, actually, you must. Not if. There's no if. You must frolic. You must frolic. Frolic. Okay, I was doing too much at the end. It had started to unfold, but then I started doing too much. But yeah, it ain't Saturday, but shit. Cheers. Actually, I'm gonna start adding that into my episodes because I'm a cheers type of person. Like if we going out, we got drinks. I don't care if we're drinking water. I don't care if we're drinking veggie smoothies. I don't care if we're drinking, I was gonna say protein shakes, but I do not drink those, so that would be a fib. Cause then I would care. Cause I wouldn't be drinking it. Yeah. You always know when it's a little something off. Cause I was like, this coffee ain't hitting how it usually does. But I was like, it's something. I couldn't put my finger on it because so much was happening. My straw. It didn't have my straw. But it's cool. Did I want to talk about anything else? For this one, I think no. Right? I need an outline. On my handy dandy desk. I need an outline. Deal. This is And So It Is, the podcast. I am your host, Smooth, and thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, and so it is.